Okay. Hi, my dear students. With me, I have Dr. Shubhasree, rank 61, INICET, November 2025, from DAMS, Kolkata, with here. Go ahead, Shubhasree. Please share your story with all of us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for such an introduction. I'm forever indebted to the DAMS team, to you, and to each one of the faculties because when I was choosing which institute to go into, I very much resonated with DAMS because it really inclined with the way I study. Only concepts, very, very, very few mnemonics. In my whole PSM note, there is only two mnemonics: one for live vaccines and one for the government of India, how the vaccines are arranged in the ILR.
Yes.
So I just love that thing about dams, and every faculty, they just made the concept so easy so that I could derive the whole thing on my own just after first second read only. So revision became very, very easy.
Great. Now, Shubhasree, your medical journey, from where have you done your MBBS and your internship?
Sir, I have done my MBBS from College of Medicine and Shagor Datta Hospital, Kolkata, West Bengal, and I did my internship from there only. So after internship, when I gave NEET last year, I got a rank of 8,000. I got a DNB seat, but I didn't take it. And then in November, I got a 501 rank, so I took up AIMS Delhi anesthesia, but I didn't like it at all, so I had to leave it. And after that, I again started my preparation and gave this year's NEET and got a rank of 1400. After that, I just talked with you and also with Deepthi ma'am. So both of you just motivated me that give this INI a shot. If not you, then who else? So then I
Exactly.
got this rank.
Excellent. Now, Subhashi, tell me one thing very frankly. See,
Yes.
generally, if someone gets a 8,000 rank, they will say, okay, boss, 8,000, everyone is telling next time you give the NEET exam, your rank will drop. So I
Yes.
should take it. Or you got 501 and you joined AIMS anesthesia. Everyone says AIMS is a brand, take up anesthesia, don't worry. But still, you are one person who chased your dream. You said, okay, boss, if I don't reach my dream, I'll keep it chasing. What kept you going on?
Sir, all your motivation, because the way I have studied from all the standard textbook, I have studied from all your notes. So the way I have studied and how my concepts were, I just believe that I deserve something better than that. So I just kept going because I have done almost every subject from DAMS faculties because I joined the foundation course face to face, which I followed them up with the TND, then DVT. So I just thought that I have put so much effort. So if I try a little bit harder, I can get what I deserve. So that kept me going.
Great. So, Subhashri, as you mentioned, you were our face-to-face student. So,
Yes.
how was the classes? Like, how did you enjoy the classes, or what were the challenges you faced when for the
Sir,
classes? Because, yeah,
yes, sir. Sir, I just love the classes because the environment was such, there is a competitive environment. Like you are bound to study. So when I used to respond to the live classes, so it was a motivation boost. Like I also know stuff. And there were pure concepts, like no one liners were taught to us in the class. So it was easy to grab also. And for that, I'm very lucky that I got in touch with DAMS.
okay. Now, coming to the teachers, special moments with teachers, or some subject, some concept which you would like that your juniors, your colleagues should know that yes, this is that X factor which makes a difference.
Yes, sir. First, starting with you, your PSM notes are still with me. Your biostat, and another thing I find solace with that everyone just say कि RR पढ़ लो, ये पढ़ लो, हो जाएगा. But you are the only one in the Telegram group. You would say, please don't do RR from now. Please stick to your main notes. So I was so thorough with your and other faculties' main notes that even on the last day, I would skim through those notes, especially biostats, and the way you taught all those p values thing. Those concepts are so clear. Like every time I would appear for the exam, I would thought kab aayega ye question, because you have taught us what is p value, how to correlate with it, and in this exam finally it popped up. So I was very happy with that. And the way you have taught the infectious disease, the programs, those horizontal, everything, how to segregate everything, epidemiology, I just loved it. And Kashish sir also, I followed Kashish sir's DVT. Then Deepthi ma'am, she is the gold standard, I would like to say. Same for Deepthi ma'am's OBGYN notes also. I was so thorough with her notes. I just skimmed through them on the last day. Then Sumer sir's radiology, psychiatry. I just loved psychiatry from Sachin sir. Um, I just followed his main notes only. And Tushar sir, those orthopedics in just 120 pages. It had covered them all, everything. It was very easy to recollect. Then all the medicine faculties, they were so good. Arvind sir, the way he taught cardiology, ECG, I have no doubt on them. Then Srinath sir, concised rheumat and nephro. I can review them in 30 to 40 minutes. Everything will be covered. Bharat sir, pulmonology, and the way you collected all those information of those TB updates with Bharat sir, Surya sir, those were very effective, and the TB, HIV, all of those came up in neat. Then Achin sir, how he explained and showed those neuroscience. And another teacher whom I found during the DVT was Rahul sir, his endocrinology. I fell in love with endocrinology. And then Saurabh sir's ophthalmology. He's very, very good. So those notes are also gold standard. And how Deepak sir just uh, like consolidates everything, like year, middle year, inner year, he would just consolidate in 2 to 3 lines. And the way he used to compare those acoustic neuroma, autosclerosis, those charts, those were very, very helpful. And who else? Sir and sir Ashutosh sir's.
No issues, no issues, Subhashree. Let uncle come. I would love to speak to him as well.
Sir, he is actually my grandfather, so
No
he was
problem.
out, so he just informed me.
Okay, great. Yes,
Okay, sir.
Subhashree.
And sir, Ashutosh sir's Telegram quiz, those were so conceptual that if I used to crack them, I used to feel that हाँ मेरा pediatrics के concepts are clear.
Great.
And all of you, the amount of effort you would have put in conducting the Telegram quizzes are just mind blowing, and it used to keep us in track, and we used to get the rank also, so that also motivated us.
Okay. Now, Subhashree, one more thing. As you mentioned, like being a regular student, coming
Yes.
to DAMS Kolkata, how was DAMS Kolkata instrumental? Because in Kolkata, Partha sir put so much of efforts, Piali ma'am and the team, because Kolkata is a very unique center for even teachers to come, because students are very interactive. So how was your experience with that?
So my experience was very good. Even when my concepts weren't clear, I used to just beg the team, please allow me to sit again in the class, and they used to just say कि हाँ आप फिर से आ जा सकते हो. So I attended one faculty's class multiple times, and if I used to miss them, I could attend them in the eMedicos app. And the way eMedicos app has evolved over time, it is so good.
Great, great. So now, Subhashri, if I ask you five things which you would tell to a younger Subhashri who might be giving exam next year, five things what you would like them to know.
Sir, I would first say that first, please do your main notes once or twice. Don't give up on concepts. Just do your main notes once or twice. Once you are thorough with it, then you can go on to the other sources, like DAMS recently introduced LRR, and it was a perfect timing. It was a very great help. And then after LRR, I would recommend that don't do DVT as a sole source from the very beginning. So DVT can be used to supplement in the last week. Do LRR DVT, and then again another thing is PYQs. Deepthi ma'am always posts the PYQ targets in a Telegram group, so try to do that. and the Telegram quizzes that you conduct daily. So that also helps in churning the older subjects which we have done a long back. So that comes into effect, and do PYQ modules daily, 100 to 150 MCQs daily, and just accelerate a bit, just 3 to 4 weeks before the exam. And another thing which Sachin sir used to say, which motivated me a lot, that we think that our memory and we are getting dementia and intellectual deficit nowadays, but it is all about attention and concentration, and that only translates into memory. So that helped me a lot, the way Sachin sir taught everything.
Great, great. So, Subhashri, now coming to the TND part, because you explained us about the regular and the DVD. Now, look into the TND. How was TND a game changer for you apart from the regular part and the DVD part?
So TND actually, after internship when I started giving TND, so I could identify the lacuna so that I could go back into my main notes, clarifying those areas again, and then I would sit for the GT and CBTs. So that helped me just finding out, because when we read monotonously, we just don't get that what is important and which we are forgetting. We tend to think that pura notes mein to aata hai, but it is not the thing. When we tend to apply, then we find out the lacuna. So that helped me identifying the lacuna, and I just went retrogradely to the main notes and cleared those up, and again appear for the GTs and CBTs.
Great. Now, coming to the basic subjects, because INICET does focus on the basic subject.
Yes.
So, how do you correlate the DAMS classes of basic subjects with the INICET questions?
So they were very effective. I just used the main notes only for the basic subjects, and I forgot to mention earlier, Sanjeev sir's the patho flowcharts that he makes, they are so good. Like the hemat whole thing, both the RBC, WBC, lymphadenopathy, all these disorders, he has covered like in 3 or 4 pages in the DVT. And in that whole thing, you can, if you can derive it and if you understood the concept just before the exam, you can revise the whole hemat in 30 to 40 minutes. It's that effective. And Sandeep sir's daily quizzes I have attended, and the way he has taught to just decode those anatomy diagrams, those are also very helpful. And for those basic subjects, I have used the main notes only. Because you have also already told us many times that if you can clear those subjects very well, then you will get a good rank.
Excellent, excellent. Way ahead, Subhashri. What is your plan with such excellent rank?
Sir, I think I'm going to take up some medicine branches, either medicine or pediatrics. So I think I would get it.
Surely, surely you will get in the Apex Institutes. So, Subhashri, খুব ভালো লাগলো কথা বলে. মানে really it is a charm to talk to you because we have met in the classes as well. I remember it very well. And really proud of you, beta. Mane, you trust me, mane, to look into such a kid who actually came back from a rank 8,000 and say that no, I want to achieve my dream, actually gives a live lessons to everyone that you should not stop until you achieve your dream. And you have proved it. Really proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. And the damn CBTs were also very helpful.
Okay, great. Thank you, Subhashri. Nice talking to you. We'll definitely catch up in Kolkata or even at Delhi once you join. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Take care. Namaskar to your parents as well from all our side.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.